Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Hopefully, you guys having a good night. And it's time for more Batman Arkham Origins. This is episode 24. Your newsletter is out in the wild. It was a little late because we were a little late. We got stuck in traffic. We didn't get home when we were supposed to get home. And we just had Amber's party now. And we've got an aquarium vlog for you guys tomorrow, I believe. Right before Saturday. I'm going to edit that tonight. And it should be fun. So, hi.
Yeah, and thank you so much, Tim Muller, for the super chat. Says, here's a gift for you on your birthday, Amber. That was so kind of you, Tim. Thank you so much. And a highlighted message from Tim. Happy birthday, Amber. So I don't know if Tim is here, but when I see him again, I'll definitely say thank you. So, that was so kind of you, Tim Muller. Thank you so much.
Right, here we go. So Amber has requested tonight for the 11 o'clock stream more Prince of Persia.
Yes, I have. Thank you.
So we're going to do a kind of birthday stream on Prince of Persia. Today we're going to be finishing up the the data packs.
Yep, thank you so much, Geo the Hero, for the highlighted message. Says, happy birthday, Amber. God bless you and Luke. Thank you so much, Geo.
Appreciate that, Geo.
God bless you too, Geo. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Geo. Thank you so much.
Hey, Wally. Nice to see you. Thanks
And
for moderating Justice League Heroes for us. I saw you and Blackwing were moderating today. Thank you.
So, yeah, so thank you again, Tim Muller, for the super chat. And thank you, Tim Muller and Gio, for the highlighted messages. Thank you so much.
Alright, guys and gals, let's get those likes up. And we're going to have to come up with a name for today's stream.
Alfred, how are things? Status quo, sir. Status quo.
Yep, and thank you, Vic, for saying happy birthday to me online, and anyone else who did. I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
I'm not good with coming up with today's title.
Well, they need.
Since
They
when
want
did Mars
wet food too.
Who wants wet food?
The cats, they haven't had it in a long time.
Oh, well, yeah, we have to go grocery shopping. So hopefully our payment clears tomorrow. Because they're getting kind of, getting a little antsy with us.
Yeah, so we were at the aquarium and actually, oh, thank you, Anna. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the super chat, Anna. Thank you so much. $20 super chat.
Thank you, Anna.
Oh, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Oh, we got a super chat from Bowman.
We did?
Yeah. Thank you for the super chat, Bowman. Says, happy birthday, Amber. God bless you and Luke. Thank you so much, Bowman. God bless you too. Thank you so much. And did I play it again or no? Okay,
Let's take in on the action.
Oh.
So I probably can't play it every time. Really appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you guys for the singing me a birthday song. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Great to see you guys and gals. Hope you guys are all doing great. Um, yeah, I am liking the Prince of Persia game. I mean, I didn't know Luke would be willing to play it tonight, but but I'm liking it. Thank you, Alpha. God bless you too. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Alpha. Thank you so much. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone. I wish I could. I see all of them. I wish I could have a. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, says, oh my goodness, you guys. Just woke up, says Droggle. Happy birthday, says Juan. Happy birthday, says Sammy. Happy birthday, says Princess Emmy. Happy birthday, says Jacko. Happy birthday, says OH. Hi, Miss Amber. Hi, Miss Deanna. Hi, happy birthday, Best Amber, says Tom. Happy birthday, says Silver Surge. Happy birthday, says Tarks9. And happy birthday, says Wally West. Feliz cumpleaños, says M.A. Moreno, which is happy birthday in Spanish. Thank you, M.A. Moreno. Happy birthday, Amber, says Jotaro. Happy birthdays from Gio. Happy birthday from Anna Sensei. Happy birthday from Bowman. Happy birthday from Julia. Happy birthday from Nick's Galaxy. And happy birthday from Juan. Happy birthday to an awesome Amber. Thank you, Brandon. You're awesome. You're too awesome. Happy birthday, says Casey Batman. Happy birthday, says JD. Happy birthday. You're amazing, Brandon. Thank you. Happy birthday, says Josh. Happy birthday, says Adam. Happy birthday, says, we just celebrated my father's birthday. Also, Madam Dean. Happy birthday to your father. Thank you for the super chat, Jacob Langland. Happy birthday, Amber. Hope you and Luke had fun at the aquarium. Thank you so much, Jacob. We did. Thank you very much. Happy birthday from,
Amber said she felt like a kid again, so mission accomplished.
Yeah, yep, I did. It was really fun.
And I have a fun story once more people are here. And tell you guys about Amber scarring a little girl, but I'm gonna wait until we have like over 100 people.
It wasn't meant how I meant to say it.
I know.
Happy birthday, says Corey. Happy birthday, says OHX90. Thank you. Sorry I missed it last time, OH. Happy birthday, says Josh Joseph. Happy birthday from Alpha. Happy birthday from Gio the Hero. Happy birthday from Boltman. Happy birthday from Anna Sensei. And happy birthday from Jacob Langlet. And happy birthday from everyone. Thank you so much, guys and gals. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the super chats, Anna Sensei, and also Tim Moeller, Bowman, and Jacob Langlet, and Alpha, and the highlighted messages from Gio the Hero, starting it off with the first birthday highlighted message of the stream. Thank you, Gio. Bless your heart. Thank you so much, and thank you for the highlighted message, Tim Moeller. Thank you, everyone, very much. Thank you, guys. Luke, yes, I didn't realize I scarred a little girl at the aquarium.
We're gonna wait. Not enough people yet.
So basically, I will not talk about it, but I'm gonna talk to you guys about what I got to see at the aquarium. So we got to see a seahorse up close, which was really cool. I've never seen that before.
Never seen a seahorse before.
No, not up close. I've saw them on videos.
Okay.
We got to see lots of different kinds of frogs. The first thing we saw was a parrot, and then...
No, that wasn't the very first animal you saw.
What was the first animal I saw?
You couldn't stop joking about it.
I don't remember seeing
The very first animal you saw were the piranhas.
Oh, yeah, the first thing you see when you came in the aquarium. Went to an aquarium in New Jersey, and the first thing they have is the piranhas, and I was just...
I think that was kind of fitting for Jersey.
I was And I was really freaked out because it has like open water above the piranhas. And I've watched a lot of nature videos about piranhas, and I know if you put your finger in there and would like shake it around, you know, you're gonna lose a finger or an arm pretty fast. At least a hand or something, some chunks pretty soon. Like, you're gonna need to call the paramedics or something. Like, I just... Yeah, I was surprised there was a lot of open water in the aquarium. Am I allowed to say what aquarium we went to, or
Yeah.
do you not want me to say
You're
it?
fine.
So we went to the Adventure Aquarium in New Jersey, which is near Philadelphia. And it was a lot of fun. It's really reasonably priced, and you know, you can even get a season pass, so you can go there pretty much for free all the time. If you know, pay for the only a little bit more than like a price of admission, you can go for a season thing. But I didn't do that. We were just paying for one day, and it's like $30 for one day, but you get to go to several floors, and you get to go like and see a bunch of stuff. And I did not touch a turtle, but I did touch a shark, and I was very scared. Like, I tried to dip my hand down there several times. It was a very small shark. Alright, it was like 2 feet, 2 feet and a 2 1/4 of a foot.
Yeah.
2 feet, I would say.
Wasn't that big of a shark. Though.
Yeah, it was just chilling at the bottom of the little pond, and like little kids were touching it, and I was too scared. But I had my coat on, so I did take my coat off, and then I reached my hand down there, and I was nervous because the lady was like, well, imagine it being like a cat. And I'm thinking about how Link, when I try to pet him, he swings around and tries to bite me. So I'm thinking like, well, what kind of cat are we talking about here? Because
Think of like a cat.
if it's like...
What kind of cat? Are we a gentle cat or a ferocious cat?
Thank you, JD. Thank you so much.
What is...
Drogo says happy birthday. I haven't gone to an aquarium since I was a kid, in all fairness, says Miss Deanna. Definitely. Thank you. Yeah, I did feel like a kid. Corey Trotter says, happy birthday, Amber, you're breathtaking. I have a job interview tomorrow at Hardee's. Awesome, Corey. I'll definitely keep you in my thoughts and prayers that you'll do that. And thank you so much for the super chat, and thanks for the birthday wishes.
Hooray.
Thank you so much, Corey. So... did any of the kids sing Baby Shark, says Miss Deanna?
No.
No. You guys were at Adventure Aquarium? Wow, that's really close to where I live, says Fernando.
Yup.
Wow, it is?
We actually went to Jersey.
Yeah, we thought it was in Philadelphia, but it was right... we had typed Aquarium Philadelphia, and we went through Philadelphia, and then we realized the GPS was taking us to Jersey. And we were like, oh, I didn't realize it was in New Jersey. So it's right near Philadelphia.
Yep, and when we realized it was Jersey, I turned the car around. The end of the story.
And then Luke tried to turn the car around because he realized it was going to New Jersey, and I started crying, and I was like, you're ruining my birthday. And Luke's like, fine, we'll go there, but I am not happy it's in New Jersey. No, I'm just...
That's right. That is an accurate retelling. That is accurate.
No, that didn't happen. Okay, that's what happened.
That's how it happened. Yep.
Yeah, it was really cool. I really liked it a lot, and we got to see a lot of different animals, a lot of different turtles. I saw one turtle from Australia that its neck can come out like so far from its shell. I didn't know that some turtles can stretch their neck almost like a snake. Its neck like came out like, I would say like 4 inches from its shell. It was like really stretching its neck. I was like, I've never seen that. And one of my favorite things I saw at the aquarium was the hippo. I've never seen a hippo up close. I've always heard stories about hippos in the Amazon rainforest, like biting people in half and stuff.
Oh my god.
So I thought like I was gonna see this ferocious beast. And then when I came up to the hippo, it was looking right at me. It was like almost cat blinking at me. So I was waving so much, I said, hi! And it was just sitting there, just sleeping. Like, it was not doing anything. There were people all around. It was just chilling. And then I started waving in it, and it was like, Luke started moving on, and I said, oh my gosh, Luke, it's coming towards me. And the hippo started swimming towards me when I was talking to it.
Yep.
And it went over on its belly. It was like, it would started like coming towards me. It like its face was right up near me, near the glass. And I was telling Luke, I really hope this glass keeps, because I am actually terrified of hippos. I think they're kind of dangerous, and there were like 3 of them in that tank, and it was really cool. Like, they were like, I've never seen hippos like little tiny nub arms before, and their weird little tail, and like their skin looks all leathery and stuff. Like, it's like they look like a mini elephant that's in the water. And it was like turning around in the water and like floating, and Luke got lots of footage of the hippo, and Luke took a picture of me by the hippo, like the hippo sign, where the hippo looked like it was gonna kill somebody. And that was pretty cool. And I'm trying to think of what else we saw. We saw lots of birds. Luke got lots of footage of the penguins. They were diving around. I didn't realize this, but they were penguins from Africa. I didn't even know they had penguins in Africa. But apparently those penguins, they expect the weather to be 40 degrees or more. Even though they're penguins, and you would think they'd like cold weather, but they don't, or something like that. Or it can be cold, but not that cold. And so, like, there was like a whole penguin park there, but we didn't get to go to that because it was...
Yeah, the penguins were not outside.
But they were inside, and a lot of the kids were complaining, and they were like, we didn't get to see the penguins. We didn't get to see them swim. And as they were complaining, Luke was sitting here filming them swimming. Like, over on the other side of the tank. Like, there were a few of them that were swimming right there.
Yep.
But they weren't noticing it because they were spending their time complaining, so they didn't realize the penguins were putting on a show. Like, they didn't even see it.
They missed the penguins celebrating.
And we also waited for, like, a rainforest storm that they had inside of the building, which was really cool. And it flashed, like, lightning and rain, and it looked really cool. Like, it was awesome.
Do you want to know what the moral of the story is?
What?
Even you can have fun in New Jersey.
No.
It's possible.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Can I need to be the tour. I'm going to, like, pitch to New Jersey that if you come to New Jersey, there are fun things to do. There you go.
This reminds me of when we went to that really good pizza place and everyone was really nice to us.
Yeah.
And we were on our way. We didn't know if we were in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or Massachusetts, or New York, because we had been on the highway for a long time.
Yep.
And we were going from New York to, like, Pennsylvania or something, and we were going back and forth, moving. Yep. And this New Jersey restaurant, Italian restaurant, had these really delicious calzones, and they were so nice. They were like, "Oh, how long have you guys been traveling?" And they were just so sweet and nice. And then, like, they were like, that'll be $3.25. And then we were like, wow, that's such a deal. And these, like, man, this looks good. And we were so excited about the calzones. And then Luke said, because he didn't know what state he was in because he was traveling, he said, this is Jersey, right?
Yeah, I did say that.
And the lady was like, she laughed and she said, there are... Like, the lady at the calzone place laughed. She said, there are nice people in New Jersey. We were just asking what state we were in. We weren't asking, like, we were...
She knew what I was asking. She knew. She knew what was happening. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we saw so many animals. I touched the shark, and it kind of felt smooth, but it kind of felt like, I don't know. Like,
you said it felt like concrete.
It felt like concrete, but with like like it was kind of concrete, but a little bit smooth concrete or something. But it did feel, it felt like concrete. Like if you were on the sidewalk and you rubbed the sidewalk with your finger. For whatever reason, you would do that. That's what petting the shark felt like.
Mm.
And we saw starfish. We
Yeah.
saw, one of the coolest things we saw was a hammerhead shark, which was awesome, and it was 14 feet long, and it was just a teenager, and it's gonna grow to 20 feet long.
Yep, that's what they said. They said it's gonna be a big shark.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was awesome.
Fernando says he got a new puppy.
Oh, awesome, Fernando. That's great. The hammerhead shark is the smartest shark in the entire world. Wow, Miss Deanna, that's awesome. There are nice people everywhere. You just have to know where to look, says Deanna. That's true. Signs are everywhere. Look, we're a couple of penguins named Danny DeVito and Bert. Were there a couple of penguins named Danny DeVito and Burgess Meredith? Says Wally.
Nah. Although if I worked at those places, I would give them Batman names, yeah.
Well, I didn't get to pet the turtle. It would have cost $90 extra after the price of admission to pet the turtle. So that's how you know we're in Jersey. No. I didn't have $90 extra to pet the turtle. It was per person.
I didn't do that thing. You
For
did
both
that.
of us, for both of us to go over and pet the turtle, it would have been $180 just to touch the turtle. I wasn't about to.
You did that one all on your own.
I didn't mean to. It just came out.
And it just came out.
That's
and
because,
the
that's
truth
because
shall set you free.
That's because Fernando said Jersey drivers are better than PA drivers, and that hurt my feelings because
I agree.
It's hitting close to home at this point.
I agree. The more car accidents we've had have been in Pennsylvania from Pennsylvania drivers. I've never had a car accident in New Jersey or New York, ever. Never.
Well, I can't remember everything that
all my fender benders and bumpers have always happened in Pennsylvania.
We got to see that spiny thing.
Sorry, but true.
It was hard to film it because it was in a shadow. The spine, like spiny thing in the sea. We got to see coral and like sea anemones. We got to see Nemo's type of fish, clownfish, and Dory's fish that were in the same tank. We got to see lots of stingrays, and there was people petting the stingrays, like touching them, but I don't know why, but people were I heard I don't know, someone was telling me in the chat the other day that stingrays don't like to be touched, so I was a little nervous to touch them, so I didn't, but I did touch the one shark that the lady said was okay to touch.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a hand washing station after you touch the shark.
Yeah.
So maybe in case the shark is sick or something, then you will not get its germs or something. I don't know.
I mean, you should wash your hands after touching anything New Jersey, though.
Luke.
What? I'm just saying.
And we got a really nice shot of Philadelphia from across the water.
Unless that was Trenton.
Luke. And I held Luke's hand the whole time and hung on to him a lot. And we got to see jellyfish, which were really cool.
I thought those were plastic bags.
No, they were. They had jellyfish and plastic bags in the same tank. Because they were trying to show kids, like, and adults, or whoever goes to the aquarium, like, why turtles sometimes eat plastic bags. Because they think it's a jellyfish. Because it looks very similar.
I thought they just needed better reading glasses.
We also saw this guy that was scuba diving in there. While there were sharks and huge fish, there was a huge catfish that must have been like 8 feet long or more. It was huge. And like there were several different kinds of sharks. And they told us all about the feeding schedule of the sharks, about how they feed them every couple days, and how they feed them, that they go onto this like platform with like whatever kind of food the shark likes, and like hold it on a stick, and the shark comes up from the water and like gnaws it off and stuff. It was like really interesting. And like some of the animals that they had there have been there. They must have been there since they were babies, like some of the turtles and stuff. That aquarium has been there since, I think they said since 1991. That Adventure Aquarium has been there, and like they have this huge like glass wall or acrylic. I think they said acrylic wall that's like see through, and it's like a foot thick, and it holds because the water pressure would be so hard that otherwise it wouldn't be able to hold all the water in. So it has to be a foot thick. And there's one of the people there was like scuba diving there and having like sharks. They didn't have any great white sharks in there, but they had like, I think this one shark that has like a black tip on its fin. They had a shark that's called like a Sylvie shark, I think. It's like, or something, silky shark, which kind of looks like a great white shark, but not. It's like a little bit smaller, but still pretty terrifying. And then there was a lot of other different kinds of sharks. And then they had a whole prehistoric exhibit where they had all these models of prehistoric creatures, and they had a whole shark, like they had a whole shark thing, like on the upstairs, where you got to pretend you were in a shark, like, thing, like one of those shark cages under the water, and they actually had videos really close of sharks coming at the cage and like trying to bite the cage while you're in it. It's like a shark cage simulator, and man, it was kind of scary. Kind of screamed a little bit, and then embarrassed myself because there were like families going by. It was pretty, and then like the cage rattles because you're in the cage, and it shifts underneath of you. So that was pretty interesting. They had lots of animals. They had like lots of turtles and frogs, and they had an octopus, but the octopus wasn't there because his tank was being cleaned, so we didn't get to see him at the moment. But we did get to see the hippos, which was one of my main things I wanted to see, and I wanted to see the sharks, and I wanted to see the penguins, which I got to see.
Got to see the blue penguins.
And I never had seen a seahorse up close, which was really cool because it was so small and it was so cute. And I just still don't understand how those things move around, like. And yeah, we got to see that spiny thing, which I don't remember what that's called. It was pretty cool. Thank you for the highlighted message. Wally says, Amber, did you see Champ, or is that a future trip to Champ's home at Lake Champlain? To Jason, Momoa, and Ariel have their own displays. Thank you, Wally. There was a mermaid display. There was a mermaid on the wall, and they had a lot of pirate stuff, which was really cool. And they have like a scavenger hunt where you would have to like go through and see if you can find all the pieces of the pirate ship, and they're in different aquarium. Like they have several different like tanks. They have lots of tanks. Like there must have been more than 100 different tanks of water. Like there were a lot. It was a lot.
It was a lot of water.
There was this one tank of water where there was supposed to be glow in the dark fish, but I couldn't really see them there, so I don't really understand. Thank you, Wally. You're breathtaking. Well, Luke did get me a Champ though. They did have a display with prehistoric stuff. So they had different like prehistoric sea monsters such as Champ, i.e. plesiosaur, and Luke actually, that's what Luke got me for my birthday, which I didn't know he was gonna get me.
I said I got you something from
Luke
Japan.
Luke got me a Lapras, which is the same species as Champ. Plesiosaur. He got me a plushie from Japan at the game store, and he got me a Kirby hat, and gloves from Japan, and they're for a child from Japan, but the gloves fit me perfectly, so it is confirmed I have freakishly long, small hands. They actually fit me perfectly. And also Luke got me a turtle necklace at the gift shop, and and a pink um a pink dolphin.
Yeah, you pink dolphin, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And there was a place where you could cross over the shark tank and walk over it when this like wet. It's like a net, and you could walk over the net. But I don't know. I think you had to pay extra for that, but I don't know. But Luke looked over at me and he was like, "Do you want to walk over this?" And I was like, "No way." I was like, "I'm not brave enough to do that. I don't want to fall in the tank of sharks. I really, I do not trust any like that shark. That hammerhead shark was 14 feet long. There's no way." I mean, I know from watching animal videos, even if the shark wasn't even as big as me, the thing could drag me underwater, drown me, and then eat me bit by bit.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying. So they found out that actually to keep the sharks from eating all the other fish, they have to feed them very regularly. That way they don't eat the other fish in the tank. I thought that fun fact was interesting.
You would.
I was like, so that's why they don't eat everyone in the tank, because they make sure they're well fed. I was just thinking to Luke, I said, what happens when they're not fed though if somebody forgets to feed them? But anyway, that Luke will save that for another time.
Well, once we get up to over 100 people, yeah, I'll tell the story. It's a pretty good story.
Well, yeah, we had a... Thank you, Wally. It was really cool, and yeah, I liked it a lot. It was really awesome. What did you like about the what did you like about the aquarium, Luke?
Probably all the different types of fish.
There weren't as many lizards as we thought. Like, there was just one. It was like a crocodile or alligator, but they called it a caiman, so I guess that's what it is. It was like a mini crocodile.
And the penguin stuff was nice.
Yeah, the penguin stuff was really cool. We visited the penguins a few times. And they had little houses that were different colors that they could go in.
Mm-hmm.
It was really awesome. Like, well, I'll try to get the share the video.
Yeah, we're past 30 minutes, guys, and the likes haven't gone up to 100 yet. So let's get those likes up if we haven't already. And your cheesecake's in a dangerous spot, baby. It's easily be eaten by a cat.
It was. We saw so many things. And there were some really huge sea turtles, and they were like as big as the sharks. They were so huge.
What just happened? How in the world did you climb that?
I'm so sorry, Luke. I exhausted you all day.
I'm fine.
How will you be able to stream all night?
I'll figure it out. Oops.
Thanks, Santa. I appreciate that.
Oh, I was overthinking that one. Okay.
Lukey, I made you too tired.
I'm good.
Yeah, and then we came home and we got some cheesecake from the store and some cereal for Luke.
To get cereal. And then we found out that our bank money hasn't cleared yet, so.
Yeah, because I had to get gas to go up there, and I got money out for tolls, but basically we didn't have to pay any tolls, so then once we got those two things, we didn't have enough money for Luke's gift item, which he was going to get from the gift shop, which was, we were just going to get one item each, but then Luke got me a turtle necklace. Are you okay?
Yep, I'm just getting something to drink.
Oh my gosh, Luke. You're not gonna make it even past this stream. How are you gonna make it?
Sheer willpower. Somehow.
I sweetheart.
Hello. Your voice is very calming.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. But yeah, Luke gave me one of the best birthdays ever. Maybe someday Luke will take me ice skating. That would be a nice birthday. But I really liked seeing the animals. I kind of wish we could go there once a month and like put up a big video and then like could sit there and look at the animals. We even got to see starfish up close and it was pretty cool. Several different types of starfish. Luke is just getting something to drink. Luke, I have tea if you want it. The tea I made yesterday. Honey, you want the tea I made yesterday? You want me to pour some of that in a mug?
Yeah, I think so.
Luke's trying to get something so he can stay awake because usually he sleeps during the day. So basically I exhausted him by making him walk all over the aquarium with me. We were there like all day.
The likes are slow too.
Thank you, J69. Appreciate that. Oh, New Jersey is going to be getting a storm? I think that the storm was going to come here. Yeah, I believe that Champ and Nessie are still out there. I believe that, Wally. Some people think that Nessie is gone, but I believe in Champ and Nessie, definitely. I love Champ. A lot of people love Champ. They sell mugs with Champ on them. And a lot of people really, that's why I'm so happy, like Luke got me a Lapras plushie, which is basically a plesiosaur. Made me so happy.
Thank you for the super chat, Fernando.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Fernando. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
that. I just had some spicy salami.
Look, I'll get you your tea.
Oh, we got over 100 people. All right, it's time for the embarrassing Amber story.
Oh my gosh, Luke, no, I didn't mean to do this.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh gosh, let me give you the tea so you can tell it. Do you want me to be here or do you want me to get you the tea? I'm gonna get you tea.
I mean, I have my mug. It's got juice in it.
I'm gonna get you some tea. I'll come back during your story. Do you want me to stay for this story?
Okay, guys, you ready for the embarrassing Amber story?
Please.
Okay, so.
You're remembering it right. Oh.
All right, let's have the tea. Is that? Oh, Amber was asking about the tea. Okay, so the embarrassing Amber story is we're at the aquarium. It's near the end of the aquarium, like we're coming to the end of it, and we're in the shark section, and Amber thought we were all alone. Unknown to Amber, there was a little girl with her family. And you know how blunt Amber is. Amber is like a blunt anime character that says exactly what she wants to say. Right? So we're in the shark area, and...
No, it wasn't just any shark area, Luke. We were in this cool tunnel that the sharks could swim above us, and they were on every side. And it was really scary. It was called the Shark Tunnel.
Yes.
And you had to go through it, and sharks would swim over you and around you and on left and right side of you and above you. You were like literally inside the shark tunnel.
We were in the shark tunnel. And unknown to Amber, the little girl behind us with her parents had just taken the courage to walk inside the shark tunnel, which was surrounded by sharks.
It was scary.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely, and the little girl had a lot of courage. Anyway, Amber, because she doesn't have an inside
I
voice.
didn't mean to. I thought we were coming through the end of it.
Right. Amber thought it was the end of our little crusade in the aquarium, and she was like talking about sharks eating food, and then she mentioned how like if the sharks didn't have anything to eat, then the water that we're seeing in this nice little aquarium area would be all red because it'd be stained with blood. And this little girl looked at her mother, and she had this look of horror on her face. She clenched her mother's hand very quickly, and they darted out of the shark tunnel. And Amber giggled like she was a supervillain.
I didn't know there was somebody behind me.
So this is a case of called perfect timing because Amber had no idea, the little girl had no idea, and the question remains, will the little girl ever be courageous to go inside the shark tunnel again? Because the mother just said, "Don't worry, darling, there's nothing to fear inside of the shark tunnel. They can't get us." And here we have this grown blonde woman up a front happily talking about how if there was actually an accident, the water inside of the shark tunnel would all be stained with blood.
No, I mean, I was just talking about it like, I wasn't meaning...
Oh, we know what you were talking about, Amber.
I was saying, they said they feed the sharks Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they don't go a day more without food, right?
Right.
So that they're always fed their favorite food. That way they don't kill any people or other animals inside the tank. Because there's other fish in there. And they're not eating them at the moment because we saw fish in front of us and then we saw sharks swimming by them. So I was thinking I said this water would get red really fast. But that's because I was thinking, what about Sunday? Like, you feed the sharks every other day, but on the weekend the sharks go 2 days without food. I mean, what if they're really hungry? I just said, like, what if something happened and somebody forgot to feed the sharks? Like, they would start eating like everything in the tank, and there would be blood like everywhere.
Yes, I know. And you said it like that, and then you giggled, and you made the little girl dart. Because the funny thing is, see, Amber doesn't pay attention to her surroundings.
I didn't know that I didn't even know there was somebody else in there. I was just looking at the shark.
And unfortunately, I have great hearing because I was actually filming in the shark tunnel.
Oh my
So Amber was a
God.
little ahead of me, and I think even in the video you can hear the little girl, "Mommy, can the sharks get us in here?" And the mother's like, "No, dear. They're behind thick glass. Everything's fine." And then Amber's up front talking about how, like, if something happened, you know, there'd be blood everywhere. And it was just like, oh my gosh. The timing for that was just perfect. Link, get out of that.
Yeah, I was wondering why they didn't come through the tunnel. They said they were coming through after us, and then they just left.
Yeah, they skedaddled out of there. I would too. I'd be like, what a monstrous woman.
I think that they thought I meant people, like when you went in there to feed it, then
You
people.
didn't give context, Amber. All you talked about was
That there would be blood.
yeah.
I didn't say the word blood. I said it would get red. The water would get really red really fast.
right. I know. That's still pretty bad.
I wasn't trying to say it to her. I didn't know she could hear what I was saying.
It was kind of funny though.
I didn't see the little girl's face. I hope it wasn't her birthday.
I can reenact it.
No way. No.
Yep.
Well, if I had a little daughter,
It's
I would
a
tell
look
her.
of horror.
I would tell her my fun facts, and then she could tell them at school.
I don't think those are fun
She'd
facts
be like,
you
a
want to share.
piranha can eat a chicken in less than like 3 seconds by just biting chunks of flesh out of it. Make sure in piranha-infested waters not to. If you're ever in piranha-infested waters, don't thrash around.
Yeah. So pretty much, if Amber and I had children, she would probably scar them.
No, I'm just preparing them, explaining like how things are. I'm just getting
Preparing them for what, Amber?
in case you're ever presented with like a shark or a piranha, anaconda, any of these like things, barracuda, if any of these things were to attack you in real life, you never know.
Why couldn't the little girl be around when you were doing the little kookaburra song or whatever?
I was singing a kookaburra song. It was
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we saw Kookaburra, and I remembered my song from Girl Scouts. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry, merry kingdom, a king of the jungle is he. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh, Kookaburra gay, your life must be. Yeah, I should have sung a sweet song about sharks being kind to people in the shark tunnel. That would have calmed the girl down. I didn't know that I hurt anyone. Maybe she just left because she was scared on her own.
I mean, Amber, from my point of view, if I was just a bystander and some woman, as I'm viewing the sharks, I also didn't want to be in the shark tunnel when you talked about how nice and blue the water was, but how it would get red very quickly. I have it on film. I felt like the heebie-jeebies because you're literally in this tunnel surrounded by sharks. Yeah. And if that little water were to suddenly just like, boom.
Yeah, actually, it probably would have filled the tunnel and we would have all gotten, like, killed. Like, they could have eaten everyone because we probably would have been surrounded by water and then the sharks would have, like, you know, like, in a frenzy of, like, falling down, they probably would have dashed towards whatever people were in the tunnel and then we would have been their next meal.
Amber!
That's probably what would have actually happened since we were surrounded on every side with water. If you really think about it, if something did happen to the tunnel walls, we probably would have died.
I did not film the little girl's reaction. I might have shown the little girl with her parents, but I did not get the exact reaction when... Actually, I was looking at a hammerhead shark when Amber was talking about the water turning red. And I was starting... You can see that my camera starts to get shaky as I'm filming, because I'm starting to think, wait a second, I don't want to be in here anymore either. Because, like, I'm literally right in the middle of the hallway filming, like, in this shark tunnel. And I'm surrounded by sharks as I'm filming. There's great white sharks, there's hammerheads, there's tiger sharks. There's all these sharks everywhere.
I was just thinking, like, what if, like, you know, they have to get the shipment of fresh salmon and stuff to feed the sharks? Mm. Like, what if the shipment didn't come in one day or something?
I don't like you.
Like, we're a little late on the shipment. It's like,
I do not like you. Just make it so hard.
Then after that, after we came through the shark tunnel, we got to read the story on the wall of the real story of Jaws and the shark attacks that inspired that. And there was, like, some cool,
Oh, they were playing Jaws music, too, which I did not find... I did not find that acceptable.
They were playing some really ominous music, and the sharks were coming so close. It was really awesome. But it was actually scary. I actually scared myself.
I was like, really? You're going to play Jaws music for children? Okay.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was
great. And they also had Jaws articles. They were like, this is how the real people in Jersey died from the shark attack.
This is how many people
died.
It's
a fun exhibit.
And then they wrote on the wall, they said, after they shot the shark that was 7.5 feet long, they removed fleshy parts from its body that were like, you know, people. And it was like, oh my god.
Amber's favorite part of the exhibit.
They wrote this on the wall. Oh my gosh. And then after you're scared to death, then you come out at the end and then it's the gift shop.
I actually filmed the entire gift shop.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know why I did, but I did.
Yeah, they had so many cute things.
I might have even filmed what the shark thing looked like, but people were talking, so I'm gonna have to talk over the video, like, because, like, except for I want to see how much of the original footage survived with, like, you know, Amber's I think the thing that was the most disturbing about it is she is cheerfully explaining about how the water would turn red very quickly.
Well, I mean, there's fish everywhere and they are hungry.
Yeah, that was probably the most disturbing thing. It's just like Amber's just like in the zone. She's just like, it's just like when she's doing her fun facts on a Let's Play. She's here on the camera next to me and she's talking about all this stuff. And she's like, yeah, that's nice, dear. And I'm just thinking, where's she going to go with this? And it's like, oh, no.
Yep, thanks for the highlighted message, Anna Sensei said. Will this shark story be a short? Thank you for being a member for 51 months, Anna. You're breathtaking, Anna. Thank you.
We will try.
I didn't see the last super chat. Oh, it just happened.
Deanna just happened.
Oh, thank you, Deanna.
Where the heck am I? Laugh, kookaburra, laugh.
Miss Deanna says, oh yeah, it turns out the movie Jaws was based on actual events. It really did happen in New Jersey. Wow. Also, when kids watched that movie, they were scarred for life, says Deanna.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why did the super chat disappear randomly?
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, I don't know how the super chat just randomly disappeared.
Strange.
Wow. Well, I did read it. Thank you for the super chat, Deanna. You're breathtaking.
Maybe a moderator accidentally hit it?
Does it still say it there? We can heart it.
Nope. I can't heart it anymore.
Oh, maybe like Google thought it was too violent.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe a Google mod
Maybe a Google
took
mod
it
got
down. Thank you, Deanna. I read it. I read it. You're breathtaking, Miss Deanna. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, I did hear. Yeah, people were scarred for life.
No, they got rid of. There's no super chat from Deanna.
Oh wow. Well, thank you for sending it, Deanna. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I guess they refunded it because the last super chat we have is from Uriah and Fernando.
Well, hopefully it. Hopefully it got.
Yeah, I hope you got refunded.
Oh,
Deanna.
it was retracted. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's weird.
All right, thank you so much, Miss Deanna, for the super chat. Even though for some reason it got weird, something weird happened to it. Really appreciate that, Deanna. Thank you so much.
Sure. Pepperjack or peppercorn, whatever you call that. Oh, where the heck am I?
I'm gonna get myself a little bit of tea as well, Loki. Come on.
Yeah, that's yep.
Is everything okay?
Yes, but you just called me something on the air.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, K-Wing. I mean, Luke. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Sorry, Luke. Oh, I'm sorry, Luke.
Private time is not stream time.
Sorry.
Sadness.
I'm just glad I got to hold Luke's hand for a really long time before it happened.
You get to hold your hand often, but we did, and we're going shopping soon. We're just waiting for our paycheck to clear. Because that was embarrassing, but I said it was probably a God moment that, like, the money didn't all go through, because we probably would have spent a lot in that gift shop, because it was a nice gift shop.
It had really cute things in it. It even had axolotl plushies, like Anna Sensei has an axolotl. At home, one of those little salamander things.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw some axolotls there. And we saw Nemo and Dory. And we saw a mermaid on the wall, but she wasn't real. And
They have mermaid shows there, apparently.
yeah, they have mermaid shows.
I don't know how that would work. Like, how long does a human actually hold their breath?
And we saw a really big fish that I don't remember the name of it, but it was huge. And it was like, they said it's going to grow a lot bigger. And they said all the fish and sharks you saw, that they're way bigger on the inside because the glass has to be so thick to keep the water from, basically like rupturing the acrylic, like see-through stuff. So it's not glass, but it's like acrylic or something. And so they said it actually makes the sharks and everything appear smaller than they are, but it really
The sharks are very big.
The sharks are way bigger than you think that they are. Yeah, and we learned that a female like great sea turtle or something, she has more like like they said, like a hamburger shape, so she's more like her shell comes up more and there's more like volume because she has to hold all the eggs. And she doesn't have any claws, and the male turtle has claws to defend himself. But she doesn't.
Hey guys, do you remember how to do this one? The data pack behind the gate?
And we saw lots of frogs, even tiny frogs that were like a half-inch small, that had poison on them. They were poison dart frogs. And they were really cool, different colors and stuff. and like this one kid was playing with all these frog sounds, and his mom was like, "Stop playing with that," and she's like, "You're making everyone like, you know, annoyed." And then I was like, "Ooh," and then I started pushing the buttons after he was like taken away from it. I made the different croaking noises.
Yeah, you did do that.
It was fun. And the hippo had its own enclosure, like all by himself. Well, actually, I think they were all female hippos.
The hippos were in with a giant sea turtle and some other stuff.
Oh, I didn't see the turtle.
Yeah.
I really liked the hippos. They were really cool. They were very expressive. And they made lots of different, like, stuff with their, like, huge mouth, and they could move their ears, like, twitch their ears, and blink their eyes, and, like, they could come over to you and, like, lift their head out of the water and say hello. I wish I could, like, pet the hippo, but I don't know. It was huge. It was really cool.
Something that does. What does this do?
I basically saw everything that I wanted to see, except for a lot more. When Luke and I first got in there, there was like this, there was this one area where you could kind of see all the fish. Actually, I don't think I've ever been to an aquarium before, so I really didn't know what to expect. So there was this one window where the kids were looking at the fish and the sharks and everything, and I thought, oh, this is great, and I thought that was the whole aquarium. And I had no idea there was like so many different floors and so many rooms and different things you could go to. I had no idea, so it was pretty awesome. And you can go back and you can watch different animals get fed at different times. Like you can see the hippos. If we had stayed a little bit longer, we would have gotten to see the hippos get fed. So yeah. And like there's this room at the end of the shark thing where I think there's like an offshoot room, and that's where you feed the sharks, and like it has like a little sign that says no swimming, but I don't know why. I mean, hopefully they do that for legal purposes.
Oh my gosh, Amber.
Just in case somebody gets an idea.
Just so everyone thinks it's safe to go back in the water. Don't.
Oh
my gosh.
Like, what happened to my child? It's like...
Nope, Amber. See, this is what we're talking about.
It's like, my child, I came here with a group of 19. I only have 18 kids. It's like,
gosh.
Wait, what happened? It's like, I don't know. It's like, well, we had a sign that said no swimming, so you should have known.
Wow. My gosh, see what I have to deal with? You see what I have to deal with?
I thought we were going to have monkeys, because there was a sign about different monkeys in the rainforest.
I thought you were going to heat this up.
But they didn't have any... Wait, you want it hot?
Yeah. See, this is what I have to deal with, though. You guys understand when I take Amber places? This is what I have to deal with. Like, you never know what she's gonna say, ever. You never know, and it's like if there just happens to be like a school bus with children on a field trip or whatever, you never know. She's Amber. It's something. Yes, it says no swimming because, you know, people are thinking that, but they're not thinking it out loud. For reasons. Reasons that should be very clear.
My thing is, I wonder what first made them have to put that sign up there.
Amber has no filter. What is the difference between a nerd and a geek? A geek is someone who enjoys, like, anime, video games, like, we'll say, unique hobbies. While as a nerd is somebody who is stereotyped as being incredibly smart, acts a little, what's the word I'm looking for? A little what?
Awkward.
Acts a little awkward. Basically like the Steve Urkel stereotype. Because geeks necessarily aren't as intelligent as nerds. They're supposed to be two different factions, but bullies tend to view geeks and nerds as the same species, but they're different. Not every geek is intelligent, like, you know, super smart. They have aspects of intelligence, but, like, you know, they're not nerds. Although I don't... Nowadays, like... They've changed the term now. So I don't know what geeks mean, because basically people who watch anime now are referred to as weebs. Or yeah, I believe that's it.
Oh, Lukey, it's too hot. I did it too much.
You did it too much?
Yeah. Do you want me to pour some of my cold tea into your hot tea?
No. Don't touch my tea.
Okay.
Don't do any more to my tea. You've done enough.
Nerds are people that know a lot of, that like to learn a lot of facts.
Eccentric. Yeah.
Geeks are people that like to learn a lot, but not like facts about the world, more like facts about like the things they enjoy watching, like you know, like Star Trek and stuff.
Up. Why are you saying for me to go up? Aha! That's still not all the extortion stuff. Well, that's annoying.
Oh, yep. Thank you, Tim Moore. I did see that. Yep, I screenshotted it, Tim, because I was coming on my way back, but I couldn't respond. Thank you, Tim. It says Tim Muller, super $5 super chat. A gift for your birthday, Amber, here. Thank you, Tim Muller. God bless you. And remember, for 19 months, happy birthday, Amber. Thank you so much, Tim. Appreciate that so much.
Do I identify myself as a nerd or a geek? I refer to myself as... I used to call myself a geek a long time ago.
Thank you, Tim. You're breathtaking.
Now I use the identification as old.
But there's also a difference between geeks and gamers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Geeks are obsessed with like certain TV shows and stuff. Gamers have to do with, oh, well, actually, no. A long time ago, like, you explained to me that nerds and gamers are completely different. Because nerds are people that would be obsessed with, like, things like they'd be in the chess club, debate team, and, like, you know, in the math club.
Mathletes, yeah.
And then, gamers are people that play video games. So you wouldn't necessarily be a nerd to play video games.
Okay.
Those are two different things.
I enjoyed anime a lot, though, so, I mean, I guess I would be a geek and a gamer then. Alright, the door is open.
Debris must be.
What do you mean debris must have blocked the door?
No problem, Amber. Anything for a friend. Thank you so much, Tim Muller. God bless you. Thank you so much. And, yep, Anna was asking, will that shark thing be a short? I don't know. Maybe Luke will make it into a short, like, story time short.
It'll be difficult, but I will try. I will try, Anna. And the winter storm has started. So just heads up, guys. We are experiencing a blizzard here in the part of Pennsylvania we are, so the internet may not work as well as it has been. In fact, we were actually worried we were going to be stuck out in the storm, but it is what it is. I just hope we get paid tomorrow so we can actually go grocery shopping.
The one thing that scared me so much is seeing that guy scuba diving down there, and then seeing the sharks brush right by him. That was really
I have
terrifying.
clips of that. I gasped a little bit because there was this one section where I was watching the guy feed the fish, because I'm actually filming the aquarium for like 5 minutes. All of a sudden this hammerhead comes like right by, and it's literally like an inch away from where the guy's like goggles are. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna witness this dude get eaten in real time. And nothing happened, but I was just sitting there with bated breath, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, this is terrifying.
Hopefully he got fed that week.
Yeah.
The thing.
Yep, but I do have footage of that, like where the hammerhead like literally comes like so close to the dude feeding him, and I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah, the hammerhead thing was awesome.
Mm.
Thank you for the super chat. Justo Kenobi says, here's $5. Go get Amber some ice cream. Not sure if she'd want ice cream in this kind of weather, but it's her birthday. Happy birthday, Amber. Thank you, Justo. And I did get to pet an animal. I didn't pet the turtle, but I did pet a shark, so that was really fun.
You pet? What type of shark was it?
It was a shark that had spots on it, and it was on the bottom of the tank. I don't remember what kind. I don't think it was a dog shark. I think it was a leopard shark, but I'm not sure. It was a small shark.
Okay.
Speaking of sharks and signs saying don't swim, Australians don't really listen to the signs a lot. LOL, systems of gaming. Wow. Thank you for the super chat. Miss Deanna says, not sure if any of you seen The Good Place, but it's the one that's a moral philosophy teacher is 100% a geek when it comes to moral philosophy. Also, Jason is a himbo, aka the dumb hunk on that show. Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, a himbo, like a male bimbo. All right.
What show?
The Good Place. I haven't seen that show, Deanna. But I know what you're talking about. I know what the show is. I've heard of it.
I guess I would identify as a gamer then, because, I mean, I wasn't really into anime a lot until I was older. So, like, now I'd be called a weeb or something, but someone who really enjoys anime and Japanese culture is what that is a new... It's what a lot of Gen Zers call people. But, yeah, I would definitely identify as a gamer, because all throughout high school and stuff, I'd play, like, retro games in secret, like, it was, like, some type of, like, forbidden thing. And, I did... What else did I do? I played a lot of, like, current games. I went to people's houses and had LAN parties and things like that. So, yeah, I'd consider myself... I was a gamer. I always have been a gamer, but...
What kind of... Thank you so much, Justo Kenobi, and we will use that for ice cream fun tomorrow. Thank you, Justo, if we're able to get out of the house tomorrow.
Winter weather advisory.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the super chat, Miss Deanna. And I know what you're talking about. I know I know of The Good Place. I haven't watched it, but I know what you're talking about.
Do we have food for tomorrow? Like, do we have, like,
We
you
have
cooked
fish.
fish, because I don't think we're getting out tomorrow.
And then I can make, I'm gonna make your salad for tomorrow.
Because it's
And I do have ingredients to make cabbage soup.
Because it's saying it's going to snow from tonight. Like, I mean, it is snowing. Just started snowing now. I can see it out our window. And it's going to snow until, like, at least 5 p.m. tomorrow. So we might not actually get out until, might not actually get out to the store until Saturday. I mean, if the snow is not too bad, because we have a Jeep, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But, like, I might not want to risk driving in the snow. Because, you know, people aren't very good drivers.
I remember years ago, though, somebody did try to call somebody a weeb on the channel, and I, like, asked them not to because I thought it was an offensive term. So
It is an offensive term for people, but Japanese people use it affectionately to say that to Americans now.
Oh, okay, because I thought it was offensive, so I didn't let somebody say it.
It's slang, but it might be.
I thought it was... Like, I thought the word geek was kind of, like, mean, too.
I mean, geek's always been a mean term.
Yep, thank you guys so much. I'm, like...
So this is going to impact our streams tonight with the weather. That stinks.
What interest do I have, Daffy? Well, I like animals a lot. I'm definitely a nerd. Like, when it comes... I would say I'm a nerd because I don't really like... I'm not obsessed with many TV shows, and I'm not obsessed with anime culture, and I'm not obsessed with gaming. I'm not obsessed with learning. So I'm a nerd, I think. Would that be considered it?
Yeah, that's also a bookworm.
Yeah, I'm a bookworm. I like reading.
You
and
do like
learning.
reading, yeah.
I like animals a lot. If there's a term for people that like animals, then I like that.
That's actually much better now that you've heated it up.
I did want to ask one question of the lady, but I didn't get a chance to ask it. It's like, why do the fish continually swim around? And at night when they turn the lights off, do they sleep on the bottom of the floor? Do they fall asleep and just like, do they all go to bed and rest on the rocks?
Well, the fish go to sleep.
Because I had goldfish, and when they used to sleep, they would be floating in the middle of the tank, and they would just close their eyes, and they'd be asleep. So I was wondering, like, what happens when a shark goes to sleep? Like, it just floats in the middle of the tank. Like, at night, do they all go to sleep? Everybody? The octopus, the stingrays and the little fish, do they all just close their eyes and float in the middle of the tank? Is that what happens? That was kind of my question. I kind of raised my hand towards the end of her presentation, but she was already done. She was like, well, I guess we're done. And I was too nervous because she was surrounded by children, so I was too nervous to answer my question. I'm Gen Z but feel like a millennial. That makes sense, Blackwing.
I want to know what happened to Generation Next, the Pepsi generation. Like that was a thing at one point. I guess I'd be part of the millennials. I don't know. So anyway, guys, let's fix words. I just drank tea and I got all tongue-tied. We have 2 data packs left to do. This one I've been forever trying to search for and I can't find it. So if anybody remembers the location of this data pack up here, as well as this one here, and then the bridge is done. Bridge is over if we can get these last 2. So let's focus on these. And then we can say adios to Pioneer's Bridge because it will be all done. It should all be done because we're at 96% right now. You can see the bridge is almost done. Where Pioneer's Bridge is almost complete. Almost. The oldest millennials are in their early 40s. Darn.
This looks like the kind of shark that I pet.
Did you guys used to make fun of millennials back then, not realizing that you were making fun of your generation? Yes. Because they removed a generation and packed us in with millennials. Like, there was a generation between X and millennials, and then
they were...
Because millennials, in the 90s, when they talked about it, it was people born... You were millennial if you were born in the year 1990. Like, so anybody, like, born from, like, 1981 to, like, 1989, you were part of another generation. And then the millennials came after us. And then what they did is they completely erased this generation in the 80s, and they grouped them, either you were part of Gen X or you were part of the millennials. So everything, like, technically Amber and I are supposed to be X, but they moved it back. So they count now millennials, anybody born from like 1982 through 90 something, you're a millennial.
No, because actually Generation X was when we were when I was in grade school, they had Generation X like commercials, and that was for the generation before me. So whatever was starting in the 1980s, like they forgot to add a generation.
No, there was a generation. They erased it. Because what they did is, instead of a generation being 10 years, they made it 20 plus. So
that's stupid though, because then we didn't get our own generation.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be, generation's supposed to be like every 10 to, it used to be every 10 to 12 years.
I remember like Pepsi commercials in the 90s being like, you know, Generation X and stuff, but that was like for the previous generation. And then, you know, there was no way millennial. We were never even heard the term millennial until like 2000.
Yeah.
I never heard it. So how could I be part of millennial when I was already
When did you get those?
in my 20s at that time?
Ambi, that's gonna go bad, honey. Those have been sitting out there.
Okay.
You should finish that.
Yeah, no, I'm not a millennial.
Because that's not cake. That's cheese.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's cheesecake, but
I'm
that's
not a millennial, but I'm not Generation X either. You know. Well, I don't remember. I mean, I didn't really define myself by whatever they tried to put, category they tried to put me in.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Okay, guys.
But
Again,
I'm definitely not a millennial.
okay. We just need these two. Does anybody remember these two? Because I can't find either one of these, and they're all outside. Like every single one of these remaining riddles is outside. They're not in. They're on the bridge somewhere. But where are they? I don't know.
There's a huge difference between people that were born after 1984 and before 1984.
Check the top of the bridge. It's not there under the bridge. I've gone to the very top, Blackwing, though. I can't find it, buddy.
Anyone born 1985 or after that is like another generation.
Feels like it.
It is, because Luke and I cannot relate to I cannot relate to anyone born after 1985 or after, because everything just changed. They have a completely different way of viewing things, completely different attitude of life. That's a completely different generation.
Oops.
The school system completely changed after that.
Okay. I mean, it's saying it's on the top, but I wasted like almost 30 minutes yesterday just trying to find this one. I can't find it. It's not there. And it's not up here because there's nothing up here. Yeah, see, here's the dude's foot. I've been all over this. Right? And I thought that this glowy thing here was it, and then I ran behind it, there's nothing here. I've actually somehow been able to glide on that ledge that's right above him, and there's nothing there. And if you look at the map says I'm right on top of it, yet it doesn't exist. I've gone underneath, I've gone everywhere. I can't find these last two data packs. It even says, you've made it to where it is. It's like, okay, where is it? It is not here. See? There's nothing here. I mean, if it's hidden in plain sight, I mean, they're doing a good job hiding it because I see nothing. And you can't grapple, like, the point that it's telling you to go up to, you can't actually climb up there. Like, see that, like, beam that's right there with all the Christmas lights? Mm-hmm. You can't go up that. And it might be under. When the bridge splits, there should be an opening inside the bridge.
The only movie that explains how my childhood was is E.T. And that movie was taking place in 1982. That's exactly how my childhood was. Riding bikes, no cell phones. You know, hanging out with people, knocking on the doors of the houses of kids in your neighborhood. And then just kind of hanging out and exploring, doing all kinds of fun stuff. After 1985, life changed, like, dramatically. Especially, like, the kids who were born in 1985 ended up going to school in 1990, starting kindergarten, and the school system was completely changed at that point. Because when the Clinton administration came in and changed the school system and all the school curriculum, everything that kids got taught in school was completely different than what kids got taught in the 80s. I remember when my school textbooks were all taken out, and all my textbooks were completely transferred. They got new textbooks. They said the government decided to give everyone new textbooks, and the textbooks said different things in them. They said completely different versions of history than were original. So everyone after, like, who started in the 90s actually got taught something completely different in school than the kids who were in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the change drastically, because I remember my textbook said one thing, and then the government handed me a new textbook and said the complete opposite. So I'm just saying it was a completely different generation, the 90s from the 80s.
Where in the world? I'm here. Ah, there it is. Okay, yeah, that would be hard to find. Alright, so we just need one more. One more. Okay, so now we just need to find... Good job, guys. We just need... Whoops, where is it? Need this one here. Just one more on the bridge. That's annoying. Outside data. Last bridge. Last bridge data.
I wish I could go to that aquarium every day and talk
You wish you could go to that aquarium every day?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I really like saying hi to the hippo. I think that hippo was connecting with me. Life was good back then, says Chaotic Rain. Yep, after 1985, the world changed drastically. It was not the same. You can talk to somebody born in 1984 and then talk to somebody born in 1985, and their perspective on life is going to be 180 degrees different. And I know people born in 1985 and people born in 1984, and they have completely different outlooks on life. It was a tremendous shift in everything in the world between those 2 years.
Whoop. Okay, it looks like it's telling me to go up on top of the bridge, but we know that's not true, so... Huh? What's happening? Are you throwing rocks at me? Oh, wait, no, that's... He's shooting me. Sorry. I didn't know what was going on. No, I'm not gonna give up. But I am gonna break your shield. And then I'm gonna break your face.
You were born in 1984, Ed? So was I. And then the kids that came after me 1 year after thought completely different than us. Because they changed everything in the school system at that point.
Well, they changed everything in the 90s.
Yeah, but by the time the people born in 1985 got to school when they were about 5, that was when they started learning something different.
Yeah.
And you can see a tremendous difference. That's why, like, they're going to have a completely different mindset.
Okay, let's move on, though, so we can get the,
I know.
the last data pack. So we've got, right in front of us, it says it's, like, right nearby. But I know it's not nearby, because if we go up here, there's nothing up here. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, that's weird. One sec. What? Okay, never mind. It is easy to find, but what? Oh. Oh, okay, good. I was getting confused with the other bridge, because when I was here, I was on this thing here, and I could never find anything, or I was over here at this layer, so... I probably got turned around, and that's why I was running around in circles. Hey, I don't mind getting an easy riddle.
So what was your favorite animal to see, Luke?
My favorite animal? Not the sharks.
You didn't like them? You said you liked him. What was his name? His name was Anchor the Shark.
Yeah, Anchor the Shark, because they have a whole pirate theme that they name their sharks after. Ha ha ha. That's adorable. Naming sharks. after pirates.
Also, Luke filmed all the displays of all the different pirates.
Yep. I mean, I filmed the entire museum or aquarium. I did the whole
It was
thing.
basically a museum with
It was basically, I don't know if it's good enough to be a virtual tour, but like I
think it
filmed
is.
I filmed just about everything.
There was a lot of kids like saying, like yelling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not yelling, but they were excited. They were pointing at stuff.
Well, I mean, that's what kids do. That's what they do.
There were some kids crying because they couldn't see the penguins, but the penguins were right in front of them.
Yep. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I was born in '04, but grew up with 70s, 80s, and 90s shows and movies. Good for you, Red Hood.
80 shows are peak. Alright,
Yeah.
so we're now in the Bowery. Whoops. Surprised that didn't jam up. We are in the Bowery, and we have all these things to do. Whoop. Well, we have a few of these things to do. Maybe we'll get them all in this stream.
It's weird that people say people weren't really that happy in the 80s, but I was there and people were that happy.
Let's move on from the whole millennials thing.
Okay.
One sec, guys. That never gets old. Okay, so we have a couple things left to do in the Bowery. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 data packs, and then I think it's done. Unless I'm missing something. So this is 127. Bowery. Bowery time. Da, 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 da. And you got all your cheesecake. Yep, good. Well, I mean, you get all your cheesecake. You just had your cheesecake on your plate, which wasn't very much. Alrighty. We gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Who's got a gun? Ow. He does. Let's throw the weakest weapon possible at him. Who's got a gun? Oh, he does. No. You're gonna die tonight, Batman. Oh wait, no, that's the other thing. Whack, whack. Aww.
Yeah, the kind of shark I think that I touched was called a nursing shark.
A nursing shark? Why do they call it a nursing shark?
I don't know, but it's cost $1,800 online for one of them.
$1,800 for a shark?
Yeah, to get one and you can get it from a pet store.
Why would you want a shark as a pet? That is dangerous.
Because you can pet it and it feels like concrete.
You can pet an anaconda too. I wouldn't.
Some people have a python as a...
Yeah, and some people have tigers, and look what happens to those people. I'm just saying.
I had a girl in my culinary class who had a python as a pet.
That explains so much.
She wasn't very well liked by everyone at school.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a stab as to why.
She really enjoyed feeding it rats.
1,800 for a shark.
Nursing
You
shark.
can get a shark as a pet for 1,800, so $1,800.
Yeah, but every time you bring someone over, you can be like, want to see my shark?
No.
It's awesome. You can pet it, but it feels like concrete.
You saved us, so I'm gonna let you go, just this once. The next time I see you, I'm taking you in.
Next time I see you, I'm taking you in. Well, that's not very nice. I'm gonna forget that I saved you then. How's that? How's that for tricks. Tricks are for kids. Okay, where are we? Where's the last data pack?
Oh no, not 18,000, 1,800.
I said 1,800.
I know, somebody said 18,000 on the chat.
Yeah, 1,800 is $1,800. Wait, I just said that. Deja vu. I'm having deja vu. I'll have to check with the kitchen. I think it's up.
A nurse shark, says Miss Deanna. Also, they are harmless to humans. Yeah, that's the kind that I petted.
Harmless to humans as long as it remembers to eat. If it forgets to eat, I don't trust it.
It seemed nice when I was petting it.
It seemed like you were petting concrete, Amber. It gave me the heebie-jeebies. I didn't touch it.
Kind of cute.
Let's go with that.
It felt like when I pet Link because he just sits there and doesn't
Link
move.
does have rough fur, but he doesn't have rough fur like a
nurse shark.
like a shark. Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, Link. We're in the Bowery tonight, Nightwing. Oof. Did you put a little bit of... What did you put in the tea? Did you put some pepper? What is it?
Ginger.
Okay, it's ginger. Alright. Did it again. Mm. Sadness. Okay. Well. Whee! And where exactly? This one's on the ground level? Where? Oh, that's easy! Let's go! Let's make these real easy. I'm down for this. Oops. Yeah! A couple more to go. I think. And how far along are we now? Only a 98%?
I could not touch a shark, says Garrett. There were little kids touching it, Garrett. There were 5-year-olds that were brave enough to touch it. I know you can do it, Garrett. The Viking within you could do it. I actually tried to touch it 3 or 4 times, and the lady had to look over at me, and she's like, "It's okay, it won't hurt you." I was like, walk by faith, not by sight. Like, trying to touch it. I wanted Luke to touch it, but he didn't.
No.
Well,
I did not touch the
I was
shark.
the bravest brave that I could brave.
You were definitely brave, but I didn't touch the shark.
If I was really brave, I'd be snorkeling down there with a hammerhead shark.
Mm. Okay, here we go.
Well, I had fun.
That's
I had
important.
a nice time.
That's good.
And I have a little turtle necklace.
You did get a little turtle necklace.
You wanted to get me a dolphin necklace, but I like the turtle one.
I mean, I was gonna get you a bunch of stuff if I had the money
Does
for
it
it.
look cute?
Yeah.
I think it looks cute.
Look at what we got here.
Look at what we got here. Party. Party's going on here.
Oh yeah, and then when we left, we basically, like, we had only got, because our bank account wasn't working, we just had our cash that we had taken out before we left. We paid for our parking after we left because they had you pay afterwards, and I was like, watch, it's gonna give me dollar coins for change because there was no one there manning the thing. And what did it give me? $10 coins. So all I had was a $20 bill for the rest of the day to get cheesecake with and $10 coins. So Luke said we went to Philadelphia and we went either Jersey or Philly, and we were at the toll, and the guy was saying, like, he said, you know, it was $5 toll, and Luke's like, you should pay with those coins, and I was like, he's gonna think these are fake. because like they look kind of fake. Like I hate the dollar coins. You can't tell if they're real. There's no way to tell if those are real or not. And I remember when I worked at the bank, they had to like examine them, see if they were real and all this. And like when I gave the toll guy, Luke's like, you should give it to him. He's like, you should get rid of those coins and give it to him. So I did. I tried to come up with a cool explanation. The guy had a cool either New Jersey or Philadelphia accent.
Jersey.
Okay, he had a Jersey accent. He was very nice, and he kind of laughed when I gave him these dollar coins for my toll. And then he was like, what are you giving me here? And I was like, And I said, I got these from the gift shop. It really sounded like I bought fake coins from a gift shop and I was giving it to him.
It sounded really bad how you did it.
It's not what I meant to say. I said at the aquarium, I was showing my plush, and he kind of looked at them. He's like, okay. And I was thinking, like, I got this guy in trouble, didn't I? Like, I hope these are real. Oh no.
Yeah, Amber got New York cheesecake. But I mean, yeah, I was sitting there. I'm thinking, there's no way he's gonna let us pass because my wife just said to the guy, he's like, "What are these gold?" He said, "Gold doubloons."
Yeah.
And then Amber said, "I got them from the gift shop at the aquarium."
It sounds like I got fake coins.
Right.
Like pirate coins from an aquarium.
What I told Amber to say though, when she came up to the guy, I was like, "You need to tell the guy that you got them, you know, in the parking lot." And then Amber's like, okay. And then what happened was, what came out of her mouth wasn't
wrong.
It came out like completely the opposite way I explained to her.
I should have said I got it for change at the parking meter.
No, you just...
Or parking, when I had to pay for parking.
Aquarium parking.
Luke told me I should have just said I got it for change at the toll or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Because, I mean,
I-
it for a second there, it looked like the guy was not going to let us through, because if I worked the toll booth, I'd be like, who's this lady giving me gold doubloons?
Yeah.
Like, is this real currency? Oh, whatever. It's been a long day. And he opened the gate. He's like, okay, good enough.
Oh, you like red velvet cheesecake? I've never had that Blackwing.
But it seemed super sus. It was like
$1 coins are real, Miss Amber. They're very rare. I know. Yeah, I know they're real. It's
yeah,
just
if
like,
they're, you know, they are
but
real.
It's hard to know. Like, you could easily fake them or print fake ones.
They are real, but the best way to get them, now we know, is
Yeah.
go to parking meters in
yeah.
New Jersey.
Go to New Jersey, use the parking.
Use a parking lot and
like
get
the aquarium or
change.
something,
You'll
and then-
get like 10 of those rare coins.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do with those rare coins.
They
but
are
you get 10 of them.
collectors. Yeah, because when I worked at the bank, the bank ladies used to trade with each other and try to collect them. They said they'd be worth money at some point.
That's what they say.
But I mean, I've never heard.
Two bits!
I've never seen them worth anything. They're just worth exactly what they say they're worth, which is $1.
$1. Yeah.
I've never seen anyone say that they've increased in value whatsoever.
I don't think they have increased in value. They're worth 2 bits.
Because usually, like, at the bank, you have to put, like, that special marker on it to see if the bill is real. To test it, and you can't do that with a coin.
It's not a bill, though. It's a coin.
I know. That's
the problem.
Yeah, things don't come out of my mouth correctly. So next time I'll just say I got them for change at a toll. Or at a parking, I got them for change at a parking, what are those things called? Parking
garage.
Parking garage. Yeah, it's basically a parking garage.
All you have to say...
Oh, I also made Luke walk all the way across like 3 parking lots to get to... And I made him rush on his bad leg. And then when we got there, we weren't there in plenty of time. We didn't even need to be there.
Yeah, because it's not even... Amber was thinking it's like this massive tour. It's
yeah,
not a
it
massive
wasn't.
tour.
You just wander around.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry what I did to your leg. I hurt your leg so much.
That's fine.
I parked all the way away from the aquarium.
Yes, you did. But now you know where you can park, so next time we can park closer.
At least we saved money on getting Burger King on the way up there instead of getting food at the aquarium. I don't think I would ever buy food there because I think it's just too expensive. I think they would charge you too much to eat there.
Yep. Alright, I think we're good. so we're going to get ready for our next stream, guys and gals. We finally hit 1,000 views. We got tons of super chats for Amber's birthday. So thank you so much, everybody. And your next stream will be starting up a little past 8:40. 8:40. They're strange coins, yeah.
It's got some exercise, but I feel bad for his leg. I mean, he was able. I gave him physical therapy for his leg, maybe. But I mean, I was really. I didn't mean to. I thought the building on the right. I didn't know which one was the aquarium.
You didn't know which one was the aquarium. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, guys and gals.
Yeah, thanks for the birthday wishes, everyone in the super chat.
Yep. Alfred singing for you on your birthday.
Well, it sounds like you found some Christmas spirit.
But I refuse to let the thugs out there rob us of the night entirely.
I'm surprised you didn't put up some decorations.
I considered it, but decided it was better not to clutter up the place. Don't worry, though. I've done a number on the house.
Well, I'm sure you have.
Let's see the house, Alfred.
You did, and then it got burned down.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it got set on fire.
I want to see it. I want to see the decoration.
Too bad, so sad. Not gonna happen. Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that's it, that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Your next stream will be starting up around 8:40. It's 8:23 now, so we're gonna take a 15-minute intermission. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. I probably said that already. A little high on tea, so yeah, we got another Batman stream, Catwoman related, and then there will be a Prince of Persia stream later tonight. Alright, guys.
Awesome.
God bless, happy gaming. Thanks so much for watching. Intermission begins now. So migrate over to the next stream, guys and gals. See you in a bit.